Yes, brothers and sisters, I've had to calm myself down a little bit before I made this video because I've got a rather bad taste in my mouth, but we'll get to that. Now, I've stayed up all night to watch the BKFC. There were some good fights on there. I enjoyed the Ben Rothwell fight. I enjoyed the Christina Faria fight. The Chad Mendes, Eddie Alvarez fight was a great fight to watch. 2 knockdowns each. You know, it probably could have went either way. When I was scoring it down there with a pen and paper, I did have Eddie Alvarez 1 point up, but there'd have been no complaints if it went the other way or if it was a draw and they had to do a 6th round. That'd have been even better, I think. Now, the main event. Now, I'm a Mike Perry fan. I like how he fights. You know, he's got a lot of heart and will to win, and he's got the dog in him. You know, and I'd love a fight with Mike Perry. I think me and Mike Perry would make a great fight. But as for his opponent, Luke Cockmold, you know, he had absolutely no place in there whatsoever. Somebody cracked his tooth out and he quit on his feet. You know, I think his modelling career flashed before his eyes. And I wouldn't even like to speculate what he got paid for that fight, but I bet you it was well into 6 figures. You know, I'm a lot cheaper than them boys, and I'll fight any of them. I've love a fight with Mike Perry and, you know, anyone that's a big name. I'd love a fight with any of them, you know, and I'll show the BKFC and fight fans around the world how you conduct yourself in a bare-knuckle fight. They're on about giving Mike Perry Darren Till. Well, I'd annihilate Darren Till in 2 rounds, and he'll probably do a Luke Cockmold and, you know, say he's had enough after a couple of smacks. You know, I just want to make one thing clear to all the new eyes that came to the sport today with Luke Rockhold making his debut. You know, chances are we've got a lot of fresh eyes from the MMA world. You know, I just want to let them people know that Luke Rockhold is not a representative of fighters in the BKFC. You know, he's got the heart of a pigeon, the heart of a hamster, and he had absolutely no place in there whatsoever. And I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get to sleep now because of the bad taste that he left in my mouth. It really was pathetic. You know, there's no other word for it. And this is me trying to tone it down. You know, I don't want to say what I'm really thinking up here because it would be rude. But I hope he never darkens the doorstep of the BKFC again. You know, he'll have got paid a ridiculous amount of money. So why don't you take your money, Luke Cockmold, and do one, and don't ever come back, because I never want to see him in another sporting event again. Yeah, he's got some skills, woohoo. What happens when he gets a smack in the mouth? You know, he wants to go home to his mummy and put his Jimmy Jams on and get a bedtime story. Anyway, I think I've said enough. I'm going to go and try and get some sleep. Bye-bye for now, brothers and sisters.